What's up, everybody? So it's crazy windy today. If I happen to blow away during this live stream, then I apologize in advance. But let's get to you guys who don't know me. I'm Matt. Why am I here? I am here to educate. I am here to give you guys the info that I'm seeing in the market. I tell you when I see volume spike. I tell you when there's a shorted play in your stock. I tell you everything I'm seeing. So I'm here to help educate you, and I'm talking to you. I'm talking to 30 million new traders out there. My platform started maybe 5 weeks ago. Real quick, my platform alerts. My stocks are 15 wins, 3 losses, and 31 open positions. My alerts for options play, again, just since March 1st, all right? Now, when people give alerts, you have to be real serious about this. So I have 40 wins, 40 trades that were profitable, 13 trades that were losses, and 15 that are open, and some of them look extremely well. So I think I'm at like 74%. But again, who am I here? I'm here to be transparent. I am the real deal. I share through transparency. I tell you what I see. I tell you when the market's being manipulated, and I share how it's being manipulated, and I hope to get you guys to be better traders. Just that's it. Real simple, to be better at trading. So if you're watching me now, I know you already get it because you're here and you're watching me live, and that ends up being like a few hundred of you every night, and I'm hoping it's going to be a few thousand. So when I say that, I'm here to disrupt the way the institutions trade. They take advantage of the retail trader. So please pay this forward. Everything we do for 349 Trading and 349 Family, it's all organic. I charge $3.49 for my lessons, my platforms, my website, my alerts, private Twitter. If you're part of my family, please read the alerts on how to join private Twitter. You're missing some phenomenal days. We're crushing it today. So yes, I'm going to get to that real soon, and we all can show it off and talk about how we crushed it. And then I want to get to questions. Real quick, let's talk about the market, okay? What happened yesterday? The market closed with a flurry. And I used like the boxing expressions and, right jab, left jab, something like that. And I said today would be strong, and futures looked weak, and bond yields were spiking and things like that. Then I told you pre-market, don't worry, oil's turning around, and now all the indicators point that it should be a bullish day. So the market started slow. We were all in UVXY. I'm going to talk about our position shortly. So the market started slow. There's obviously a sell-off here or there, but everything was so strong. Like I told you, demand was strong. Now, volume was not crazy strong. Why? Because half the people out there, or more than half, more than 50% of the people are bearish on the market. They think the market is overvalued. And you know what happens to those people? They follow us, and as our stocks go up and our options make more and more money, they get FOMO on the side, and they'll be buying in tomorrow. Why? Because I think there's a truce in between Gaza and Israel. Somebody told me, and I believe this source. What's that going to mean? More stability, right? Less volatility. Markets are strong. The markets just happen to be strong. If you don't see the markets are strong, you should know that. Now, what are we going to talk about? The SQQQ, the puts, the alert that I gave maybe a couple of days ago when I said we could be at the final leg of that W, right? Who remembers that? And I said, tech is strong. Tech is strong. And today, I gave an alert today. I did a video, and I said, yes, tech is strong. The Dow is a little weaker. What's going to happen? More than likely, right? More than likely, the Dow is going to catch up. And what did it do? The Dow caught up. So all of our stocks that we have at the end of the day, and I'm going to talk about them real short if I don't blow away. So alerts versus my trades. I trade and I teach through transparency. So not everything's an alert going on the spreadsheet. If it goes on the spreadsheet and it goes as an alert, I want it to be a solid play. If I tell you it's risky, then it's risky. If you want to be better than me, a lot of people get in a lot cheaper. Every day I point out how you guys got in cheaper because I give an alert and the stock drops. I give an alert and the option value drops. So you guys are killing it, I know. So we're going to talk about some stocks and some options real quick. SQQQ continue to go down because tech is strong. Remember that because it is still strong, right? Then we go out to Plug. I mentioned a trade this morning in Plug. It got hammered today. It went down. What happened the end of the day? Plug turned green for a second. The trade's looking pretty darn good again because what do I think is going to happen tomorrow? Now that everybody's done short selling Plug, and I pointed this out, I have a couple slides later. I'm going to show you exactly what I tweeted about when it comes to Plug. But somebody sold like $90 million worth a ridiculous number of shares were traded in large blocks on the out, and they didn't do it after hours or before hours to get the max value. So they were trying to push the stock down. So somebody has shorted Plug. I pointed it out. Hopefully they're out of shares because they sold so many freaking shares today. And at the end of the day, Plug looked great. Carnival looked great. My last alert, which was Nnox, N-N-O-X, an Israeli company that makes three-dimensional X-ray equipment. Yeah, I mean, who would have thunk, right? I thought it was BS. I did some research. It turns out I think they're real. They deliver like 1,000 machines. They're growing. The demand's going to be growing. It's crazy. So, yeah, I'm going to talk about those alerts. I think I have slides for that, but I'm up 25% since that alert. So I heard there might be a truce. I said, Israeli company, I'm buying. I saw demand yesterday. And today, what happened? It's called consolidation. After a stock goes up 15%, which ended up being 10% yesterday for NNOX, right? Consolidation. People take profit. People go, oh no, what if the market capitulates? What if the market falls off a cliff? Let me take my profit. So those people are selling. The institutions are buying. The institutions do not have FOMO. They don't push the stock up. They wait till the market takes a shit on itself and they buy. So back to me. I'm transparent. I curse. That's about as far as I get with shit because they won't let me get along with anything else. Please, my platform is $3.49 a week. Pay it forward. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm a smart guy. I see volume. I see demand. I see patterns. I've got other videos. So if you're new to options and you're like, oh, I can't play options, you can. I just dropped an options video on Sunday. Subscribe to my channel. Push the notifications. I'm here every day at 4:30. Point is, dropped an options video on Sunday, 14 minutes, made it as easy as pie. If that doesn't help, episode 3, which I shot, Ask Matt, all about simplifying options. All right. Episode 14 was if you're in a shitty stock position, say your stock position is down 30%. I teach you how to sell the stock, invest in longer term safe options, and turn your position around. So that's episode number 14. Episode 17 was great because the light bulb went off. And I said, from now on, we're only going to trade ETFs, options in exchange traded funds, which means we pick the direction of the market, which Matt's been on fire for what? 5 weeks? Yeah, we should have a live studio audience here. For 5 weeks, I've been on fire, and I tell you guys exactly what it's going to be, exactly what to expect to sell us, exactly how to position yourselves. So let's talk about real quick. What's the most important thing that we all learned? Anybody? Okay, you over there. Yes, planning. So he said plan ahead. Exactly. You have to plan ahead. Point is, when you're entering into an options, you don't just buy at the ask or at the bid. You enter a lower price. So when the stock drops 3%, your option drops 80 cents. You get in, you pay $1.20 instead of $2. When it rebounds to $2, instead of how you used to be, break even, you're like, finally, I'm even. Instead, you'd be up 80 cents, which would be 66.6%. I'm going to show you some slides in a bit. People were returning 300% on my play. 200% on my play. Everybody got 100% on UVXY. I'm still holding my UVXY. So I'm holding UVXY. I'm holding CCL, Carnival Cruise Line options. I'm holding plug options, PLUG. And I'm not touting this so you have to get in because you don't chase, never chase. So unlike other groups, I'm telling you not to get involved with my stocks, okay? You don't chase, you get entry points. If it dips, you get in. And NNOX, okay? That's it. I'm crushing it. I'm up at least 25%. These are all alerts from today and transparency trades. What else? UVXY crushed it. $5.50 push, $5 puts. It's going down. I think it closed the day at 450. Who cares what it does after hours? Tomorrow, when the market is green, like it will be today, right? Same thing, strong. It might stutter a little bit tomorrow, but it'll turn out green. So what's going to happen? UVXY will be in the $4.20 range. So what? It didn't hit $4. It's on its way. And if you play it far enough out, say you play like a June 4th put or something like that, take the $5 put, take the $4.50 put. You're going to make money, okay? I'm not a financial advisor, but you're going to, okay? I never give out free picks like this. I want all my picks to be 100% because then somebody will come back to my video and say, this dude is such a loser. But that's not true. I kill it. I crush it. I share it. And you guys get better entry points. And if that's not true, I wouldn't be here. And if there was anybody else like me on YouTube, they would be doing the same thing. You know why they're not? Because it's all scripted. If you watch these YouTube videos, it's all scripted. So please pay this forward. Share this broadcast. Be like, this dude is for real. He has no script. He just takes questions. He shares his opinion. Okay. Thank you so much. All right, let's talk about my positions that I exited out of. Apps, APPS, right? We exited out. What happened today? It went even higher. TQQQ, we're still holding the calls there. They look great. They're up at least 25%. What else we got? I mentioned the opposite. I mentioned everything else. That's it. So we're going to show some slides real quick. I'm going to talk about some slides. And these could be like things I tweeted or lessons that I'm trying to share with you guys. Everything that I tweet out has a reason behind it. If you see a tweet, there's always a lesson attached. That's the whole thing. So you're paying $3.49 a week for this. Understand, people. I'm there like educating you all the time. Because if I see it, I say, why not share it? Why not tell these people? I even post for free on Webull sometimes. That's how some of you found me today, possibly, all right? I do that because I'm trying to help you. I'm not trying to hurt you. I'm not telling you to pay the ask. We never do that. We always plan ahead. Let's get to those slides. Boris, please, when you get a chance. And what do we got today? All right, here we go. Okay, yes. So episode 14, this gentleman was in problems with RIDE, RIDE. He was down 40%. Now I spoke about, here's what you do. You sell your stock, you go out a number of months, you buy the same option that's in the money, okay? So this is a perfect example. This gentleman did this within a week ago, okay? He was down $4,000. Yes, somebody said he's still down. Yes, he's still down, but his option positions are up 165% going into today, and he was up $2,800, okay? So yes, he's still down $1,200, but RIDE hasn't doubled. He would have needed RIDE to go from like $9 to like 14.5 or $15. I don't know, whatever it is. You don't need as much movement if you transfer. So watch episode 14. Please, you must subscribe to the channel. Let's go to the next slide. These are all going to be good slides, I think. Okay, yesterday I mentioned after hours, TYME, strong volume. Yes, it's on my spreadsheet. I own a couple of positions. It wouldn't have surprised me if it spiked today. I thought it was going to spike today if the market got hammered hard, but because the market was so strong, everybody was spreading out their cash. So please watch TYME. I believe it will spike to $1.70 pretty soon. I believe it will encounter some resistance there, and you might want to sell and take profit and see if it goes back down. But I think $1.70 is a pretty clean number with that. Okay, next chart. Okay, yeah, Plug. So I mentioned the selling in Plug, right? How did I know there's a short? Every day there's a mega position buying. What was today? It started off at 2,400. I think it's kilos, so it's 2.4 million shares. We're selling. Then it went to 4.8 million, then 7.2 million, and then I pointed out 9.2 million. I said, don't these people have enough shares? How do they keep selling into this? And Plug is going up. End of the day, it went up. So watch that. Put it on your radar. Hopefully it turns out well tomorrow. If not, we have some longer-term call options. They're on the spreadsheet. Next slide, please. Yeah, that's the same example. One of them was pre-market, one of the other. Okay, SQQQ, here we go, up 273%. Congratulations. And this was earlier on in the day because I think it went up even more. Again, SQQQ goes down, so puts go up, right? Put value goes up, SQQQ up when tech is strong. So if you think tech is going to continue to be strong, SQQQ will continue to go down. Meaning you buy puts on it, all right? I don't know what it is, $11 and change, $11.80, 70 cents. It goes down to $11. Guess what? Your puts make profit, 273%. This was an alert. I sold mine out. I made 100%, 273. Congratulations to you. Next slide, please. And these are all learning things. Okay, what was this? Okay, UVXY. What was his return? 86%. So he didn't get greedy. Again, I'm returning over 100% right now. I'm holding till tomorrow, so let's go on because I'm still holding. I think it's going down to 420 tomorrow. 420 on Friday. Next slide. And what do we got? Okay, so UVXY. When it spiked today, I mentioned I sold some of my position early this morning. When it spiked today to 461, you know what I did? I bought more puts, and I didn't catch the first spike. See the first spike? And then it went higher. So I tell you guys, plan ahead. When it spiked the first time, I said, oh, shoot, I missed it. And I said, just in case it spikes again, let me buy some put options. Let me see if my price gets met. Okay, I don't pay the bid. I don't pay the ask. I put in about 10 cents cheaper, which is 15, 20%, you know? When I put in 15 or 20%, and then I get that spike like that, then it goes back down. Guess who's up after hours? Me. Those new positions are up 33% already. And the UVXY hasn't even gone down to 420, like I said. Next slide, please. These are all learning lessons. Plan ahead. So you hear me say plan ahead, plan ahead, plan ahead. So I was talking about my plug options that I entered into this morning that expired tomorrow. Very, very, very risky. And I told you all, very risky. So when they were down, I lost 50%. Yes, Matt is transparent. I lost 50% on a trade. I lost a few $1,000s on it. What did I do? I entered into $10,000, $11,000 worth of plug options, and I went out a week. All right, that's when plug was tanking. It was at $26.86, and I'm like, oh my God, how low is it going? I'm either the biggest fool or I'm the smartest person. My rules work. So he's talking about what rules. 349 platform has all my rules on the website. There it is, real easy. All my rules. Take snapshots of it. Pay for 1 week, okay? $3.49. Take a snapshot of it. Take a picture of all my rules. Put it on your phone. Read them over and over again. See, I'm not trying to cheat you. I'm trying to help you. That's the whole thing. So if I'm trying to help you and say you only joined for a week, pay it forward. Share it with someone else. Be like, hey, let's cheat this dude. Let's get his rules for free. Let's join his website. That's perfect. Let's do that. I don't care, but you're going to miss my alerts, and my alerts make money. So I'm in plug. I went out a week. So when plug rebounded, that was earlier today, 150. 12:52 p.m. What do you think happened? It's 4 p.m. What do you think happened to those options? Oh, I bet they're up maybe 25, 30%, 40%. So I was down 50% today. If I'm up 40%, guess what? I only have to make 10 more percent till I'm break even. That's how Matt makes money. You enter into smart positions. I was going to throw smart money after dumb money because Plug didn't have to move up today. Say it moved up only on Monday or Tuesday. The point is, look at the 5-day chart for Plug. Look at it for Ride, the 5-day chart. Look at it for LI. 5-day chart. It all looks good. UVXY always goes down. There were just things that you're going to learn, okay? You follow me. I'm going to help you. Next slide, please. Let's see what it is. Can't believe I have a voice left. Okay, NanoX, right. So I gave it out at $23.61. That was today. That was an hour and a half before the market closed. Where did it finish at? $24.34, I think. So it went up 80 cents. 4%, okay? That's 80 cents, right? 4%, maybe 3.5%. Yes, in an hour and a half. That's what I give you. So my options are up 25%. Some of you didn't get in. You bought the same options I did. I paid $1.20. My average is $1.22 because I actually bought some at $1.25. And some of you guys put in a bid for $1.15, which is great. You tried to save the extra 5%, which is what I teach. But you didn't get in, and this stock moves. So what am I expecting with this stock? NNOX. If there is demand, like we've seen any of these days I've circled. So you look at how light the volume was today, and it still went up, and it was yellow, which means outflow. Green is inflow. Look at the other green demand days, okay? And this is spiking during the war because the war between Gaza and Israel. What do you think is going to happen when they announce a truce? What do you think they're going to announce when this company has any type of good PR? Hopefully in the next week, it's going to spike to $27. Yes, this is my best play. I'm giving it out to you. If you like this play, if you somehow profit off this, now I already profit off NNOX this week, made 100% on a different option when it spiked up. But please, if you're going to make money off this play or anything else that I share with you, pay it forward, share it. I mean, we just kill it, okay? My platform kills it. Every other guru speaks about stupid shit. I kill it, okay? Every one of my alerts kills it, and I don't care. They might talk a lot, and they might post different things. It's not true. I'm transparent. You guys get in better than me, and your friend who told you to watch me, that's how you ended up here. So this is what you like, and I'm giving it to you. I'm giving you the real shit, all right? I don't care about what everybody else is doing, and they're wearing suits and ties. I don't care. You don't need suits and ties to make money. You don't need a blue-collar job or whatever. I mean, a white-collar job. You could be a blue-collar guy. You could be a truck driver. You could be an oil worker. You could be a mail carrier or principal. I don't really care. You're not all grouped together. You're all family. That's what it is. I care about every single person. That's why I do this. And I'll explain someday how I got involved doing this. But trust me, I was not into social media, and I'm still not. It's weird talking to a computer. I wish I had an audience. If I had an audience, we would crush it. Next slide, please. There's going to be a spike there. 15% gets me to $27. $27 gets me like 200 or 300 280 or 300% of my options. I like money. So what? I'm up 25% right now. I want another 250%. I want a lot of money. That's what I do. Oh, yeah. So here it is. NNOX. I gave the alert. And what was I down? 1.79%. So I gave the alert. If anybody wanted to, they could have gotten cheaper than me. That's the point. I'm not like other gurus. I don't tell you afterwards, you suck, you missed out. I give you the opportunity, and I'm not telling you that get involved with every single thing I do. I just share my theories. I share what I'm thinking. I share what I'm seeing. I've been talking about NNOX for 4 or 5 days now since I've started seeing volume. There are certain stocks you see spikes, and the spikes are all people buying. So if it happens that someone's buying, that's why I was in Plug. Plug had the spikes day after day. If there was buying for 9 million shares today instead of selling for 9 million shares, you know where Plug would have went? $30, $31. So I'm hoping they got rid of that. It's going to be retail traders that push Plug up tomorrow. So you need a good day in the market. If the market's up 200 points, then there will be a good day for Plug. All right. So anyway, I give you guys better entry points. Next slide, please. Let's see what else we got. I don't even know. All right. UVXY. I love that it's big. I can actually see it. He made 56%. All right. I don't know if he's holding overnight. Obviously, it was his whole whatever open trade he has. Because just because it says it's almost 100% of his portfolio does not mean it's 100%. It means he could have all the money on the side. And if this is the only trade open, then it's 100%. So sometimes I look at my thing, I'm like 100%. And I'm like, let me cross that out. I don't want these guys to think I have like $3,000 in my account or $6,000 or $9,000 or whatever it is. I don't want you to know my account, and I don't want you to know how much money I have in my account. The point is, I'm here to help. If I wanted to charge, you know how much people would pay me? Not $349 a week. It would be like $349 a week or like $3,000 a month. I mean, you guys show me these ridiculous gains. So what did he make? Today's P&L, $1,400 just in this one position for today. How many platform lifetime memberships is that? Like forever. It's forever. Next slide, please. I don't want to brag. All right. We are crushing it. Everybody's crushing it. What is this? SQQQ. All right. He made 300% today. Is that good? 300%. His total return was 71%. So guess what? I didn't notice it before. You had the worst entry. I didn't give you that entry. And if I did, I might have, but we might have been early. Okay, but I gave another entry yesterday, and I think the returns could have been like 400%. I don't know. Let's go to the next slide. I think somebody had something close to that. Okay, yeah. 397%. Oh, my God. And guess what? You have tomorrow. If tech is strong, what do you think this dude's going to return tomorrow? Yeah, it's going to be crazy. Over 400%, what, 500%? It's been like, what, 5 days? That's like 100% a day. The point is, I give you this shit. I don't tell you when to sell. Everybody does their own thing. So these gurus tell you, buy puts, sell here, do this, do that, do calls. I tell you, these are great entry points. Then you be smart. I want 20%. I want 40%. I want 100%. This dude wants 400%. I would want 500%. Are you kidding me? I told you my option play. First of all, my options video I dropped this weekend. I give you an example. 100 to 400% is going to return. It's Delta Airlines. But if you want more information, it's a 14-minute video. 14 minutes to get a lot of money. I don't know. You watch me now. Hopefully you get a lot of money. You pay $3.49 a week for a lot of money. I mean, you guys are good at math. $3.49 returns. Boom. We had $1 million day a couple weekends ago. It was that Friday. I was so stoked. But we're going to do it again because now that we trade SQQQ and UVXY and all these ETFs and these options, which I give you the market direction, we crush it. Next slide, please. I can't ponder on 400% because I didn't get 400%. Are there more slides? I don't even know. I guess not. Are there more slides? All right, let's go live. I don't care. No more slides. No more paper. No more slides. No more anything like that. Okay, we're having a great day. I'm losing my voice. Join the community. Pay it forward. Share this. I tweet it after I share the link. So please just share the link and give thumbs up. If you're still watching, just give thumbs up. We're about to get to questions from everybody, and I'll go over your questions. Specifics. You give me details, I'll give you detailed answers of what Matt would do. That's the whole thing. I'm in this position. What would you do? All right, I'll tell you. I would sell the shares. I'd buy this option. I'll give you specifics. It's not like I'm joking around or saying, you could do this. This could work. I love those guys that go, you know what could happen today? It's going up or going down. Yeah, no shit. It's either going to be raining out or sunny out. I mean, come on. I'm not even a weatherman. I'm losing my voice. All right, so let's go to our first question, please. All right, please pay this forward. Okay, HST, Host Hotels, reopening play. If I knew what Host was, I would tell you it was a good reopening play. But you know what I would look at? So I'm going to look at their valuation real quick. They're worth close to $12 billion. I'm going to tell you why in a second. I'm going to look at Marriott real quick, and I'm going to tell you how much they're worth. But let me look at the chart for Host Hotels first. The 1 month chart, people were selling the last 2 days, so I don't know if they got a good spike out of it. But if the market is strong, okay, it doesn't have a chance to run that great, okay? If it runs well, it's at 1697 right now, okay, Host Hotels. If it runs well and gets to its previous peak, right, that's about $18.41. So you're looking at like $1.40. If it doesn't run well and it goes down, you're looking at not so bad, maybe like 4%. So yeah, I don't know. Upside seems better. These kind of rebound plays or reopening plays, I like. I'm going to look at Marriott Hotels. I bet that chart was ridiculous, even though I heard they had earnings and they sucked. Macy's came out. Their stock went down from 20 to maybe 18 and change something. Supposedly they're killing it. They're like, everybody's coming back, but online shopping is killing it too. So what are you going to do? Okay, Marriott looks terrible. So based on that, I would sell. If someone gave me HST as a stock, I would sell it because it doesn't look like that's a return to society play. Carnival Cruise Lines, that's a return to society play. What else is line? Norwegian, Royal. See, I don't play favorites. I like Delta. I like Southwest Air, Alaskan Air. I mean, you got to get to these cruise ships in Alaska, right? How are you going to get there? Alaskan Air. Boom, there you go. I don't have Alaska Air on my watch list, so I don't give out stocks. These are all random shit. Jim Cramer doesn't do this. Nobody does this. Pay it forward. Next thing, please. I'm so glad you all are here, man. I couldn't be happier. I was losing my voice. I wasn't feeling well. I have an infection. I haven't been going crazy, but I'm glad people are making money because it stresses me out. When we were red day after day and I didn't have it figured out that we should have been playing the SQQQ call options, I'm sorry because we were just suffering like, oh, God, it's terrible. I'm averaging down. But, yeah, we understand it now. We're crushing it now. Retention ratio is unbelievable. We do everything we do is organic. Okay, what do I think of Delta? 618 $45 calls at $2. NNOX $25 calls. Okay, so real quick with Delta, if you're in there, yes. If you're in NNOX, yes. If you're not in Delta, Here's what we do, okay? Delta was off today. I don't know how many percent, but I'm going to tell you real quick why, because we do everything. You ask the questions, I answer them. Here's the greatest thing ever. All right, so my options video, which dropped on Sunday, I give Delta as an example. It makes 100 to 400%. Their September call options at, I think, $42 I got in. There was selling today, but what? Dow was strong, right? I like Delta. I still like Delta. I'm just going to make sure the Dow was strong today. Because, yeah, I don't even know. That's amazing that he does this stuff. He doesn't even know. 188. So it was up as high as like 250 at one point, 188. Makes sense. Tech was stronger. We've been talking about that. NNOX. So here's the point. I don't know about that specific option, but here's what I do about NNOX, right? You go there and you put in your ask wherever it is, because there's usually a wide range in option pricing with NNOX. It's not usually 10 cents, which is good. It's usually like 40 cents. And then you get stuck. Because if you pay too much and then somebody buys right behind you, you know what happens to your screen? It tells you you're down 15%. You're like, well, I just bought the option. It happened to me today. I always buy one option at first and test the waters. If it gets executed right away, I know I offered too much. Do you guys get that? When you buy options, you're not looking for it to be executed right away. You put in your position, hopefully lower than the bid. I put in one lower than the bid for plug this morning. And what happens? It ate it up like that. I'm like, whoa, that was like a second. And it gave me the plug options. I'm like, oh, shit. And then I looked and it was down 15%. And I'm like, oh, my God, it was down like 25, 40%. And then I tweeted out like, these are really risky, but here's a great entry point. And it was like 80 cents. I think they're like 84 cents. Maybe they're 80 cents right now the way the market closed. Thank God, because you guys were as low as like 46 cents. Point is, if somebody averaged down, you bought it at 80 cents, you bought it at 46 cents, or you bought it 50 cents, guess where you're in right now? 65 cents. The option's at 84 cents, 65 cents, 84 cents, 20 cents is what? 28%. You'd be up 28% if you average down. So you use my knowledge, you use my alerts. Plus, I suck, right? 10-minute rule. When I give an alert for my platform numbers, if you don't know it, put in a price under mine. It always goes down. It's crazy. Remember when I bought crypto over the weekend? $2,500 for Ethereum, right? I put in, like $1,100, something like that. What happened to Ethereum? Within a minute, it went down to $2,000. Are you kidding me? I wrote that. Are you kidding me? And then right there, I sold for a profit, of course. For a profit of 19%. I got you, crypto. All right, crypto is so dangerous. If you're like, oh, is he going to talk about crypto? Crypto is dangerous. I can tell you what's going on in the market. You talk about or you do what you're good at. People say when you can't do something you're good at, you find the best person for it. I found Carlos to help me. He's amazing at this shit. He helps you guys out. He creates all this. Everything's his vision. We haven't talked about Instagram or any of this. None of you follow me on Instagram. I don't get it. Yeah, we don't speak about it. It's not like we promote it, but it's there. So I like both those option plays. Next question. Sorry I get sidetracked, Tony. I know you were been here for a while. What's my opinion, James? Okay, so UVXY, let's see where it closed at. I thought it can close at like 451 or something like that. That would be my guess, maybe 452. UVXY, 449. Okay. Hasn't moved after hours. There was selling. There will be selling tomorrow. So when you think you're going to take profit, here's what you do. You look at your option price right now. I don't know what it is, okay? Look at your option price. Look at the delta on your option. It's in the upper right-hand corner. You go to your option, go to the delta. If it's like 0.8, then you anticipate how far the UVXY is going to go down. I say it goes to like 415 or 416 tomorrow. So you see it's at 448. That's 32 cents. So you take a calculator out. 32 times the delta. And that'll tell you the number of cents it's going to go down. So your option is worth 72 cents right now or $72. You take the delta times the change in what you anticipate the price going down by, say to like 414, something like that, like 34 cents, whatever it is, multiply it out, figure out the change and go, okay, my option will be worth 24 more cents than it is today. 24 more cents. You could do that with any stock you're in. You take the change in what you anticipate the stock price, and this is what my lesson's about the delta. Okay, this is all I use. You say, okay, the stock's going up by $5. My delta is 90. 90 times $5. The option should go up $4.50. That's how you set your price. When I tell you plan ahead, I figure out the price, I multiply the delta, type the change in price. Now, if the price gets hit, well, that's when I tell you, when the stock spikes and my price gets hit, I know my option is sold. I know there's a computer algorithm out there buying my option. There's somebody always there buying your option. I don't care if it's out 3 months and nobody trades it all day. If you put in at a certain strike price and it goes through, the stock goes through, somebody's going to buy your option. A computer, a hedge fund, or whatever. So UVXY, you're taking money tomorrow. Yes, we're all taking money tomorrow. I've got a position tomorrow. I've got a position from June 4th. It's going down. I say it's going to 414 tomorrow. I would set my sale price. I would figure out the option, put around 415, and then I would change it. All right, say you're watching it and your price is like $1 and it's like at 96 cents and you're like, oh, I think it's going to go up soon. You could change yours from $1 to 96 or 95 cents. You don't get that extra 7%. The point is you're getting max value. What happens to some people on my platform? You gave it away for cheap. The same people that were showing off their 58% profit this morning, 45%. And it's great you guys are doing that. If you're not making 45% per trade on options trades, or at least something really good, then you're doing it the wrong way. If you're happy with 6% or 10%, you're too risky. There's too much risk there. So let's talk about UVXY. It's going down. I think it's going down real low tomorrow. It depends on the market. If the market's strong like it was today at the end, if you see strength in the market, you just keep holding. That shit's going down. All right. It always goes down. That's what it knows how to do. Yeah, but we're gonna take some profit. Let's go. Next question. SQQQ made you a lot of money. Yes, it made a lot of people money. I saw returns on SQQ. My return was like 120 something percent. I saw returns all the way up to 400. Like I said, that dude's still holding. So let's keep on going. Next one. That's what we're trading from now on my platform. When you hear them talk about UVXY, that is the VIX, the volatility index on steroids times 1.5. When you hear people talking about the SQQQ, when tech is strong, the SQQQ goes down, and it goes down by 3 times. So if tech is strong and goes up 1% for the day, the SQQQ will go down by 3%. It's all math. I do the math. I give you the estimates. I give you the entry points. I tell you where I'm looking to exit based on my math. Now, some guys want more. Now, I never time this, correct? If I could time this, if I had a crystal ball, I'd be a genius. And some of you guys, you're the greatest ever. You're so great. No, I see this shit. I share this shit. Wish Knox limit got hit. It blew up after the alert. Yes. What's going to happen tomorrow? What do you think is going to happen to NNOX when there's 4 million shares instead of 1.5 million shares? It's going to go up like $3. That's what I'm telling you. Sometime in the next week, I hope it's a strong market, okay? Because it's a volatile stock. Just like Plug is volatile, Jumia, Blink is volatile. It could be up 7% in a good market or it could be flat, all right? The point is, those are volatile stocks. You need a lot happening. You need good market. You need everything going well. So yes, NNOX, it's a volatile stock because only so many people know about it. It's amazing. And I was telling people when it was like $69, it's either going to 100 or to 0. It almost went to 0. People thought it was BS. I thought it was BS. I only entered into it recently because I saw volume. It's been on my watch list forever. If it's not on your watch list, it should be, okay? Even if I'm out of the position, it looks like a stock that could rebound to like $65. And yes, it's like, what, $24 or something like that. All right, next question, please. You're down 40% on E-bond calls. What I average down? Oh, wow, that's tough. I would probably, you have a lot of time. I would hold. I think E-bonds, I think you'd be averaging down actually. If you're down 40%, yes, I would average down. Now, how do you average down really quick, okay? Let's say this. I don't care how many you have. Let's say you bought 4 options to start, okay? You average down by buying 8 at the lower price. It's down 40%. You set your bid another 5% lower, so you would be down 45%. Let's say you're down 50%. You set it down for 10% lower. You buy it for 50%, right? You buy 8 at 50%, and you bought 4 at 100%. Do the math, all right? It's like $400, $400. It's basically you're tripling your position. Instead of owning 1, you're multiplying by 3, right? You're owning 12 options, and you're just reducing your cost. You're only going to be down when you buy 8 options. You'll be down what? You're down 40%. You'll be down about 13.5%. How great is that? So when it spikes 10 cents, guess who's going to be green? You. That is how I teach you to average down. You're down 40 or 50%. Let's tell you real quick. When I work for the institutions, guess what they do with their options when they're down 40%? This is what I love. Guess. All right, you over there. What do you think? No, you're wrong. Okay, they sell. They have a stop loss on their options at 40%. Suckers. I wish I could manipulate the market and steal their money. Knowing that, I would tank the options, I would pick them up cheap, and then I would spike the stock. That's what they do to you. If you don't see what's going on sometimes, when you scare sell, please be alerted to my platform. Just watch my videos, watch my tweets. I tell you exactly what's going on in the market. So everybody that's not, all 30 million traders out there that just part-time watch the market, they see it throwing up on itself. What are they doing? They're scare selling. It's over-exaggerated. Whenever it sells off, over-exaggerated. Goes up, over-exaggerated. Next question, please. Matt, for options, do we enter the similar? I just answered that. How great is that? Yeah, similar dollar amount is perfect. Okay, so say you entered into plug options and you're getting ripped a new one and they expire tomorrow and you're putting $2,000 into your play. Well, hopefully you averaged down when it was down today. When it was under $27, what would you have done? Take $2,000, that's it. I'm not telling you to throw more at it. Take $2,000 and buy the September calls. Now what happens? End of day. Let's just say you lose tomorrow on plug 40%. At the same time, since plug is rebounding, guess what's up 40%? Your September options. Guess what? You're just turned profitable on plug, which is kicking your ass. So there's a way to do it. If you don't understand it, subscribe to my platform. I list all my rules, all my examples. I talk to you like, I don't know, you read like I'm like it's a fifth grader, okay? I say, here's the example. I'm down and I give examples, and you read it over and over again until it's intuitive. Once you learn this, you know exactly what to do. I talk about not throwing good money after bed. Say your option expires tomorrow and it's basically worthless. No, don't throw good money. Take an option position later on. I'm not saying your stock can't turn around. I'm hoping plug spikes tomorrow. I'm hoping all that bad selling was out. But I don't like to speak about specific positions except for NNOX. I think it's going to crush it. Oh, man, I hope there's really a peace talk. First of all, for the people. All right? I like winning, but I like peace. Peace is there. Talk about it. Share. I mean, it's so ridiculous that there's still war anywhere. And don't get me started. It doesn't mean I'm like blue or red. I think our political system is terrible. And every time the president speaks, the market goes down, or Jay Powell speaks, it goes down. So I don't care. I'm indifferent to everybody. I focus on the market. I focus on making money. You guys, like, who tells you that? All right, that one dude, he's like, hey, follow me. We'll watch a movie tonight on Friday night. I don't want to watch a movie with you. You guys want to watch a movie with me? No. I want to make money. I want to buy a new TV, a new projector. I don't care what it is. You guys show me returns that are so ridiculous, like monetarily, like thousands of dollars, like tens of thousands. I charge $349 a week. So some people are really smart. There are hedge funds that follow me, or institutions. Somebody from Morgan Stanley, how you doing? There's somebody else that follows me. Don't be surprised. This shit's going to blow up, and this is me being transparent. Next question, please. All right, hello, your number 2 fan here. Dude, you keep saying that. I'm going to pay more attention to you, James. I'm going to remember that tomorrow. Okay, which tickers to watch the morning forecasting in the market for the day? It really depends. It depends what area of interest you have. If you're involved with Square and PayPal, those are good tickers, right? If you're involved with like the NASDAQ as a whole, then you want to watch the FANG, right? So everything's indifferent. Sometimes in the day, there's a point in the day that I pointed out to you guys, and I say like Jumia yesterday, right? It was just flickering, and the market was getting crushed. I said, how's the market end up? I looked at Jumia. I've used Square before. I used Telsa before, PayPal, Netflix before. There are so many stocks you can actually use that indicate the market. Same with Dow stocks. You want to look at recovery stocks. Sometimes you can use the gap. Sometimes you can use material plays. So that's it. Hopefully it helps. Hopefully you are part of the platform. So hopefully you see, when I see a ticker out, you think, why is he using that? Always when I tweet something, there's always a lesson to be had. All right, next question. We're killing it today. We killed it in the market. If you struggled today in the market, and I'm talking to those people that might have followed me through a different platform. If you struggled in the market, dude, pay $3.49. I'm going to help you get a better entry point on your next trade. One option, right? That's $5. Pay it here. $3.49. What else do we do? 4% of everything we take in goes to charity. So yes, we've taken in about $16,000 so far. That's about $640. When COVID completely ends, everybody's vaccinated, everybody's cool and going about it. Carlos and I are going to do videos for everybody and show you guys us giving money to worthwhile charities, not to anybody, okay? It's not about making money and throw it out, okay? It's because, you know why I do this? You people work so hard for your money. I don't care. I don't care how you got your money, what your job is. You work so hard. And if that's the truth, give me a thumbs up down there, okay? If you're a hardworking MF, right? You care about your money, right? You care about your money, don't you? Who the hell doesn't care about their money? There are people that just do stupid trades. So I'm sorry to get upset. Please pay it forward. All right. I do a Blink call for tomorrow, only one position. Negative, and then you're up $32. Blink is one of those volatile stocks, okay? Blink can move 5%, 7%, 10% of the upside. If the market's strong tomorrow, watch Plug. It will move with Plug. Plug, Blink, Neo, group them all together. ChargePoint. You put them all on the same watch list. Anybody that doesn't do that, make sure your stocks are arranged where all your related stocks are together. Netflix and Roku, Canadian Solar, First Solar. Why? The 3 cruise ships, all the airlines, all right? All on your watch list. Because if one moves or two moves and the other doesn't, if there's no news, guess what's going to happen? It's going to move. Datadog, DDOG, that was the other one I meant to mention. Datadog and AAPS. We sold our options, right? Oh, sucks. We sold it 100%. Datadog is crushing it. It was like $81 the other day. I almost got involved again. It's $88, right? And the other one, AAPS. Yeah, light volume. You know what it's doing? $63. I almost bought options today, but the options are telling me that APPS is going at least to $65 or $66. The options were crazy expensive. great. And for me not to buy options, that's why I went to NNOX. I got value. I saw value. I got value. I'm surprised I'm not at more. The stock looks strong. Blink tomorrow. What do I think? I'm going to look at the stock real quick. If you blow away, I'm sorry. If I blow away, oh, look, people are actually joining my platform. Imagine that. People are actually watching this. Yeah, my platform makes sense. So some people think my phone's not working, though. Some people think my platform doesn't make sense. Like I'm here to rip you off. I don't even hold you longer than a week. All right. For some reason, it's not letting me search Blink, but it is on my watch list. So just give me 1 second. I'll find it. I wish I knew where everything was. I have so many freaking stocks on your watch list. I think it's coming up. I hope it's coming up because I must be boring myself here. Shit. I have so many stocks. I'm going to look at other stocks. Okay, let me just tell you what stocks are on my watch list since you're here. Okay, NNOX, Plug, Canadian Solar, Carnival, APBS, Jumia. Then I have the 3 ETFs. UVXY is on my watch list, SDOW, SQQQ. I have Tesla. That tells me market direction. Square tells me market direction. TQQQ because I own some calls there. Root because I like the stock. It's a heavily beaten up stock. Fisker, heavily beaten up stock. Delta tells me the direction of the Dow. Roblox, strong stock, okay? 3D, it's a 3D printing company. Biofrontera, BFRA, very light volume, very volatile stock, but we're crushing it. We're up like 20% since. Tiger, right? SolarWinds, EHang. I'm looking for Blink. There's Roku, Datadog. If you know these, that's great. I don't know what the hell you're doing right now, but please don't do that while I'm talking. There's Blink. Okay, it was up 3% today, $33, and it's down 12% after hours. That's awesome. Add to stream, and let's get rid of that. Thank you, man. Okay, so anyway, I'm sorry about that. Blink was up 3%. So what's going to happen tomorrow? Good market day, Blink's going to go up. Now, what could Blink possibly go up? Set your bid, okay? Here's how you figure it out. Matt's telling you right now, good market day, better than today. Take the 3% that it went up today and multiply it. So if Blink goes up 6% tomorrow, which is like $1.80, $1.90, then you take your $1.90 price. It's an option lesson, really are. $1.90 change in the price. The option delta, which is maybe like 90%. So you multiply it out, and that's where you put your bid. You add the current price to the change in the price. That's where you put your bid. It could be good for you tomorrow with the market. Be careful, though. If the market's poop tomorrow, guess what's happening in Blink? It's going to lose 7%. No, 5%. Blink moves fast. It's one of those fast-moving stocks. I like it if you're on the right side. I've traded Blink 7 times. I'm 7-7, 7 first 7 against Blink. I'm 7-2 versus Tesla. I crush all my stocks. There are a couple that have crushed me. And guess what? I don't trade them anymore. If you're trading the same stock or the same option and it has your number every time, guess what? There's a life lesson. Move on. If you're dating the same girl or boy or vice versa or whatever, and it's not working for you, history has a way to repeat itself, all right? That's what I always tell you. History repeats itself. Guess where the UVXY is going tomorrow? Down. Why? It's Friday. History repeats itself. Private, stable market. History repeats itself. Same thing. You're having the problem with the girlfriend, boyfriend, person cheated. Guess what? History repeats itself. The person's lazy. History repeats itself. The person promised they were going to get a job. History repeats itself. I'm not telling anybody marital advice or anything like that, but history repeats itself. Next question, please. So you're in the money right now. Make some money about it. Excited about your plug option tomorrow. So yes, if everybody sold their plug stock today because there was so heavy volume going out and it still went up at the end of the day and the market is strong today, yeah, plug is one of those stocks that could explode tomorrow. Realistically, I would say like 7-8%. It could explode as high as like 10%. Who knows? Okay, next question, please. You're excited. That's awesome, Jacob. See, young or old, it doesn't matter. Hope everybody had a good day. Matt, and next call on fire already. Do you see Delta moving somewhat with Carnival? Yes, they're both going to move. June 4th is great. Why? You have 2 weeks, okay? I would rather you have September options. You want to talk about the safest play now? Something you don't even have to worry about. You don't have to watch the market. Say you're a teacher and you're not around all day. Buy some Carnival options out for September. Buy some Delta options out for September. Plan on the dip first, so don't pay the ask. Don't pay the bid. Save yourself 15%, 20%, whatever it is. So if it's a $300 contract, save yourself 20%. Bid at $240 or $240 a contract. It's just math. Everything's math. Everything's a calculator. If something's on sale, right? It's $20 and you're going to pay 80%. You take 20 times 80. Same thing you're in a store, right? You're in a store, it's $100. It's on sale for 15% off. That's $15 off. Multiply it, 100 times 15, 15% off. That's how you plan. You must use math. Do not guess unless you see numbers like me. I guess, estimate all the time. I make guesses. I teach you to make guesses. Please use a calculator. Okay, sorry. So yes, they're both going to move. Airline strong. Look at the TSA numbers. Anybody that doesn't want to listen to this guru, because I'm not a guru, I'm a real Joe average person that I'm trying to change the world. Imagine that. I'm not a one of these guys that's like, hey, don't pollute, don't do that. I'm going to change the world. I don't give a crap. I'm trying to change the world by saving you money. If you like money, you should like this video. If you like money, you should follow me. If you like money, you should tell your friends. Why? Why would you tell your friends? Because they probably like money. You should tell your parents why. They probably like money. Your sister likes money. Your brother likes. Everybody invests in the market. If you think they don't invest in the market, you're ridiculous. I would bet everything they invest in the market. That's more solid than crypto. People invest in the market. Everybody does. Everybody owns shares. Everybody does this. Why wouldn't they be smart? It's real money. Why would they ride a stock down? Oh, yeah, I own Caterpillar. I know it might go down 20%. If you know it might go down 20% and you have $20,000 in there, that's $4,000. Why would you give up $4,000? Nobody wants to lose money. If you don't like losing money, please follow me. Okay, so yes, Delta, Carnival, airlines are good. Casinos are probably good. Las Vegas Sands. I don't want to talk about the Wynn anymore. Why? Because Kramer talks about Wynn. So Las Vegas Sands. Why do I talk about casinos? Because one player can go into a casino and lose $500 million like that. Guess what it does to the bottom line? Shareholders galore. Las Vegas Sands all over Macau. Macau, gaming capital of the world. Okay, remember, who else is Matt? Matt played blackjack, won 88% of his sessions. I played professionally for 8 months. Yes, people are like, oh, that must be so fun. No, it's stressful. I didn't care. I went in to make a certain amount of money that day. I had these ridiculous swings. But again, same as averaging down, I would increase during certain times. Who was winning all the time? Me, smart money. Okay, sorry, next question. I like to talk about it. It's like reminiscing. It's like you went to high school, son. Yes, for 8 months of my life, I ignored like everything, and I was just focused on numbers and patterns, and it was off the chart. It was cool. They paid me every day, the casino did, to get spas and massages and this and that and whatever it is. Okay, I don't know this stock that well. XPEV, I've been watching it, following Neo. It's broken away from Neo. Okay, XPEV, I'll tell you real quick. Yeah, I knew it's an electric car play. It's like Zhang or something, right? Xpeng. All right, yeah, 1 month. Completely strong. I don't know if it's broke away from Neo or whatever. It was up 4.20% today, so we know I like that. But yes, I believe I mentioned Ride last night, LI as well, Lee. And I didn't know this one, but yes, the last 5 days, demand, decent volume. There was a sell-off around May 13th, let's say, right? Probably last Thursday. Is that the 13th? I think so, because that's when I bought my Delta Airlines options. I would just remember that date. Yeah, it's real strong. After hours, it has some support. People are buying it up to 70, 82. Yeah, so it's probably up after hours. I haven't checked, but 5 strong days. Yeah, as long as that market, right? So green energy, First Solar, Canadian Solar, I would just group them all together. But that could definitely be your choice. It looks like an excellent chart, actually. I'm going to add it. If I give an alert on it, it's because I got a great entry. So it's been added. Thank you so much. It looks wonderful. It looks like a great chart. You know what? I'm going to tell you how high it can go because I just added it. Let's see. 1 month, how high can it go? It can get another 20% within the next week or week and a half. Within the next 7 or 8 trading days, if the market is strong, this stock will gain 25%, 30% maybe. Okay, next question, please. We're killing it today. I am losing my voice. Thoughts on EVON expiring tomorrow, out of the money? My thoughts? Okay, yeah, I think it's probably worthless. You're telling me it's out of the money and expiring tomorrow. So what should you have been doing with EVON? Anybody want to tell them? You over there, tell them. Sorry, not making fun of you. What would I be doing with EVON? When it spiked earlier this week to $3.09, I would have sold my options, or $3.05. I would have sold my options and done what? And bought it back. I would have bought out the Junes, the same strike price. I would have bought out the June, the Junes, June 18th, instead of May 21st. I would have gave you the extra month for free. So when it spiked to $3.15, let's say, or $3.12, you plan ahead. You're selling your option for, so you probably $2.50 option, or maybe it's a $5 option. It's a $5 option. You screwed yourself. You just sold when it spiked, planned ahead, took the 12 cents or 14 cents or 18 cents they were giving you a contract. Yes, it sucks because you paid $70 for that contract and it's worth 18 cents. I don't know that you paid 70. You might have paid 30 and it's worth 18 cents. You paid 30 and it's worth 10 cents. Now it's probably worth 6 cents. Why? Because you have 1 day left. There's like no value there. I'll be surprised if you get 3 cents tomorrow. Unless you think EVON's spiking to 5. I'm assuming it's a $5 contract because the only other option is $2.50. And I'm pretty sure EVON's in the money unless it fell off the face of the earth today. But it didn't alert to me that it fell off the face of the earth. So I'm figuring it's like $2.86, 88 cents. All right, next question, please. I'm sorry, Bruce. You buy out. When your thing spikes and it expires this week, this Friday, you sell the option at a peak. You plan ahead. I don't care if you love Carnival, right? My option expires tomorrow. I take the 12 cents that I'm going to get for this one, and I spend that 12 cents with some extra money, and I buy out 2 weeks. So when Carnival rebounds like it's going to, or Delta, or whatever option you might be suffering, just a smidgen, all right? That's what's going to happen. All right, ARK ETF. I don't like ARK ETFs because they have to trade a lot of money. Imagine if I had to trade $1 million, everybody would know Matt's position. Now imagine buying like 8 million shares. What do you think I point out to you guys? I point out that I see when these computers are buying these shares, and that's what we get in. We get in, and then you guys wonder why there's a spike. There's a spike because they can't buy 18 million shares at once. They buy 1,500,000. There's a black market or black pool transaction. There's something else. I see this. Sometimes I learn it. Now, if it's a tough market, I'm not going to tell you there's a good action because the stock can go down. They could be buying up a stock as it's falling out of the earth. She's been buying Coinbase. Where's Coinbase? It's like $230, $240, $230, I think. Again, analysts came out today. You know what they said? $275 for Coinbase. Yeah, I can say I'll one up them. $276 for Coinbase. Why would we say that? I'm not an analyst because Coinbase was so beaten up. It was $375. I actually think it's probably worth $500 when you break down that everybody's still going to be in crypto. I sold my crypto. I'm taking my money elsewhere. I'm so killing it in the market that I know where my money is. Okay, MGM. So I'm assuming MGM is the casino, which I like because I just spoke about Las Vegas Sands. MGM, yeah, MGM Resorts. Yeah, so why not? I don't know how big they are in Macau, but I guess Vegas is open. MGM was as low as what? $36. It's probably only up, 10%? Yeah, I really like MGM. MGM could run another 15 or 20%. If the Dow is strong, MGM will be 20% strong, okay? If the Dow is light and it flickers up 200, blah, 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 play in and out. MGM can move. Yes, casino stocks, Las Vegas Sands, MGM. I like those because we can afford them. They're $60, $30, $40. Who's playing win? All right, question over there. Yes. Hedge funds and institutions. Why? Because they can trade large blocks of win that's very expensive. Same with Snowflake. Same with Tesla, anything else. So when you see Tesla move, right, it's the institutions trying to get ahead of the market. That's why I always tell you it's so dangerous. That's why when it sells off, I'm looking to buy. When it spikes, I'm 7-2 versus Tesla. It's not like I'm a genius. I just understand institutions trade this. I know how institutions trade, so I take one step ahead. If you like hearing that I'm one step ahead, join my freaking platform, 349trading.com. I have rules, lessons, websites, all on my website. I have an app to push out alerts. I have private Twitter. You will be privy to all this. It's like 50 cents a day. Am I worth 50? If you're getting education out of this video, you're probably thinking to yourself, he does a video every day. I give alerts like 5 times a day. All right. So yeah, MGM, I don't do ARK. Next question, please. Losing my voice. Tiger predictions for tomorrow is it's probably going to move on Monday. Why? Because everybody has freaking options. So you need a good market tomorrow. You need the Chinese market to be strong. Remember, Chinese stock is Tiger. Chinese stock is Futu. Now, people that thought Tiger was manipulated today, I don't think it was. Tiger moved like Futu. Futu went from being up a whole bunch, and I'll give you exact numbers because you're asking the question. So that's what I do, other than just make comments. All right, Futu ended up today 2%. So Tiger should end up today 2%. If it didn't end up at 2%, it's probably a good deal. But I think someone might be shorting it. I think it ends tomorrow with the options expiring. I think there are so many call options open. But let's see what it is. Somebody else just joined my platform. That's great for them. Yeah, they're paying $3.49 a week. I'm trying to do this for free here. I'm trying to educate Uptech. Okay, 74%. Yes. So in my opinion, it's still owed 1.3%, which is about 23 cents. So I think it should be around $18. Volume was light. Outflow was light. I like Tiger. I'm going to be playing Tiger again. Again, I don't jump in. I like Tiger, right? But there's places and times for Tiger. It needs to show some volume and demand. As soon as I see that, I'm going to tell you guys, and Tiger won't be 18. It'll be 21, okay? When I see it, I'm going to share that. Yes, people got involved. Some people got out and got in over and over again. In at 150, sold at 3. In at 2, sold at 450. Some people got out. Next question, please, though. I don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. I don't have anything. CCIV, you have an average cost of 30. I think that actually looked good lately. I wish you watched my video the other day in my episode 14, which was actually a week ago. Because if you were down 40% in this stock and you went into an options play, guess what? You'd probably be up 100% already in the options play. So the point is, you lose 40% of your stock, you make 100% of your option, okay? You make back your money and then some. So yeah, Churchill kind of looks good. The 3 month definitely looks decent. Yeah, the 1 month looks off the chart. Volume's light, so be careful. I don't know who's holding this stock, but it has 5 straight days, so it probably went up 5 straight days. No, it looked like it went down 1, but inflow is still greater than outflow, so 5 straight inflow days. Now, I've seen car companies have 7 or 8, so it wouldn't surprise me if CCIV goes up for another 2 days. And if you get a good day tomorrow, I don't know what Monday I'll bring because I don't know about the weekend, but if you get a decent day tomorrow, don't be surprised to see, I don't want to say 10%. I don't want to get you excited. I would say the same that you saw today. Don't be upset if you see 4.3% tomorrow. Oh, so you have a $30 option. God, I wish you'd reached out like 2 days ago. What would I have said? I would have said, sell your stock. So let's say you had 100 shares. So you sell your stock at $18, right? You get down $1,800. You're losing $1,200. You take the $1,800, you put it into September options with a call price of $20, right? And when your options are up 100%, like I told you they would be, okay, if you're right about the stock, all right? Stock doesn't have to go to 30 for you to make your money back. The stock goes to 22 and you have $20 call options for September. Guess what? Your options just went up 100%. So you were down $1,200 and you just made $1,800. Guess what? You're up $600. So that's what I would suggest doing. Now, I would sell on the spike and I would buy on the dip. So you sell on the spike. You know what options you want. September, $20 calls, and you see whatever price they're at right now. You know what? You're probably new to this, so I'm going to help you out. I'm going to go to September. There is no September. I'm going to go to August. I'm going to go to the $20 calls, and they're currently $3.05, okay? So if the stock goes down 1% and the delta is 56, that means that it'll go down about 10 cents. I would put it in my bid price at probably $2.90, maybe $2.85. Now, what would happen if it goes up to $5.60? Let's say it goes up to $6. How would it go up to $6? That stock would need to be $26, and then your strike price at $20 makes it worth at least $6. You get that time also. So it's at least $6. You paid $2.90. Let's say that means you're making 100%. If you take that $1,800 and put it in that, and you make $1,800 and you lost $1,200, you're now up $600, and the stock's only at 26. It's not at 30. It's by August 18th or something like that. If you think that's true, it's a great example. Congratulations. Everybody get that lesson. Let's go on. Next question, please. But that was a great lesson. Thoughts on SQ June calls? I mean, I would have to give you thoughts on the stock. I mean, that stock's going to get hit hard with Bitcoin because what does everybody think about SQ now that they bought so much Bitcoin? I mean, they might only bought 17 million. They always crush it. So, yes, I like SQ. It would be great if they had earnings coming up. I don't know if they had earnings or it's been in demand. Yeah, I love SQ now, actually. The chart looks unreal. So it's going to ride with the NASDAQ. If the NASDAQ gets that new peak and that new spikes like we think is coming, which means another 300, 400, 500 points, yes, this could go back up another $20, another 10%, another $30, maybe 15%. If you're waiting it to get to 240, no, that's a terrible idea. Sell any massive spike you get. Anytime you get 10%, 8%, 7%, I don't care what stock it is. You get a spike of 10, 12%, sell your options. Why? There's going to be consolidation, meaning it's going to go down. NNOX was up 15% yesterday. I was just on my watch list. We know where it closed, 10%. Then it opened up down 1.5%. Great. Timing's right. You get the discounts. Look for the sales. Next question, please. I know we're going pretty long. I got to cook dinner. You know why? I've got 2 little girls. You know why? I'm a real freaking person. That's why I'm here transparent. I'm not leaving you yet. Why sometimes I buy options in the money, it doesn't return until the fee is covered, and then the buy out of the money, it starts printing instantly. I'm not really sure about your question, but I'll give you an example. Somebody had June 4th UVXY puts today at $4.50, and they said to me UVXY was down 30 cents. How come their puts weren't printing? Because their strike price wasn't hit. They need it lower than 450. So until your strike price gets hit, say you have $20 calls and the stock's at 15, it goes from 15 to 18. Yes, it goes up a little. That's why we use the delta. If the delta is like 0.22, that means whatever the change in the stock is, your stock goes up by $10, your delta is 0.22. You multiply it out. Your option goes up $2.20. So you're like, but the stock went up $10. Yes, use the delta. Next question. Is anyone thinking of Tesla calls tomorrow? I hope not. Tesla's really dangerous. please look at real value stocks. Unless you knew Tesla was releasing some news, it is one of the most dangerous stocks. It can go up when the market's going down, and it can go down hard when the market's going up. Why? Because who owns Tesla? The institutions. So somebody that's in the market peaks tomorrow, and an institution says, let's take our money before the weekend comes. You know what they're selling? Millions of shares of Tesla. You know what happens when you sell millions of shares of Tesla? So I'd be careful with that. I mean, it might go up. Who knows? It spikes hard. I don't mess with Tesla unless I'm 100% sure. Next question, please. Have a little more water. Too difficult question. Next week, I don't even know what's going to happen tomorrow. Dude, I don't know what's happening over the weekend. I like energy. I mentioned CSIQ today. I like NEO. I like Delta. I like Carnival. I like Ennox. I like Apps still. I like tech stocks. But I don't like the big name tech stocks. I look for the mid-cap size tech stocks that might have been beat up or undervalued that are getting demand. I look on every chart. Look at the 1 month chart, free lesson here. 1 month chart. Look at the inflow. If you see your inflow is greater than your outflow for 3 or 4 straight days or 4 to 5 days, it's a good stock. Awesome. Next question, please. Matt, what do I think of June 18? 410 puts on the SPY. Finally got to join the group. Thank you. Excellent. If you have puts on the SPY, that means you think the market is going down. Now, all I talk about, and I tell you I'm a contrarian, is how strong the market is and how I think the market is getting stronger. And there was buying in the Dow. And in fact, if you look at, I don't think you'll see it. Oh, there you go. You can see that, right? So you see where we are on the right hand of the screen. That's where we are. So we're either going to spike higher or we're going to retest that low that we just saw. What do I think is going to happen? I think we're going to spike higher. So I think puts are a terrible thing unless you're day trading them. You could day trade anything. If the Dow spikes 400 points tomorrow, you could buy puts entering the weekend and hope the market throws up over the weekend. And Monday they just throw up at open and you make like 200%. Who knows? It's all about entry. It's all about exit. Next question, please. We're just past an hour, so I'm going to give it 4 more questions. I held SPY and QQQ. Do I think it's a bad idea? I do not, but you're holding probably stock and shares. So what can you do? If you have enough money to trade, you wait for the spike. You sell at the spike. You buy on the dip. Why? Because the market doesn't go straight up every day. Every day there's something. If you know that Joe Biden is speaking or Jay Powell is speaking, you can sell your 2 stocks or options and you can buy them back an hour later on that dip. Remember, plan ahead. It's great. You take $100, let's say $100, you sell, you get $100. When you buy it back, guess what? It's 20% on sale. So not only does your $100, it becomes $120 basically. It goes up right away. It's great. It's a lesson I teach on my platform. Next question, please. Crushing it here. I have no drinks. Anybody know Red Bull Energy, something like that? Sponsorship, I'm there. Just give me a call, dude. I'll be like, yo, this Red Bull is so good. Put a little vodka in that. Carnival just hit 28 after hours. I wish Plug hit 28 after hours, but that's awesome. Yeah, we're in Carnival. Carnival's rocking. I told you when they return to cruising, I'm in Miami Beach. Carnival's right there, bro. Like seven ships. Okay, anyway, next question. That's awesome. Thank you, love. You're awesome. Hopefully, it's probably not there anymore. I look at something. What do I think about Plantier $25 calls? I think it was like $20. What do I think about them? Oh, they're down 81%. Yeah, I would follow the rules. Average down. You're lucky that you didn't. Say you own. Let's just say you own multiple because you mentioned Plantier calls. I said calls. Let's say you own 5. Buy 10, okay? You put in whatever you put in. $800 into the call. Let's say you put in $1,000 into the call and you're down 81%. You have $190 left, right? Put in another $1,000. Take it out to either August. I like Plantier. I don't know if I'd buy the 25. They're out of the money. Plantier's around $20, I think. Pretty beat up. I like Jumia better than Plantier. I like Plug better than Plantier. Those are my 4-letter stocks that I like. Oh, here's another one. You stay with me so far. SRNE, Sorrentino Therapeutic, right? I've seen action lately. I've spoken about it before. I almost entered into some risky options today, but I didn't. I think it was like $7.07. I want to see where it is now. SRNE. There's been volume. It's been wanting to go up. But the last thing I want to do is give you guys something. Okay, yeah. It's been I brought up this stock, SRNE. I have a stock. That's it. I don't have options. I almost bought options today. It's up 3.44% today. It's had 5 straight inflow days. Okay demand. The last time there was heavy demand on SRNE, it spiked all the way up to $8.80 basically. So what do I think could happen again? Yeah, any type of inflow, any type of news. Let's see, after hours. Yeah, they hit it after hours. Oh, it was down to 1.53%. It's down to $7.10 after hours. Doesn't say much for the options, but I almost entered into them. If it opens at 7:10 tomorrow, I'll buy some options that expire tomorrow. Just somebody get a run. From 7:10, I'll pay like 12 cents an option. It'll go to 7:37. I'll sell it for like 35 cents an option. 200% right there. There's a free one for 83 of you that stayed this long. All right, next question, please. Man, I was looking at the SP down, Nasdaq charts again day. Tipped a bit. Was there a massive spike at the end of the day? Does it make you feel good about tomorrow? Yeah, I already told you. Feel good about tomorrow. The markets are crushing it. I'm sorry. If tomorrow doesn't work out, it's definitely not Matt's fault. But I can only read into demand and read into volume. So when I tell you to run, run. Remember my little one did that video? She said to run. We ran. It's time to run. You guys are awesome. What do I do at the end of the time? I should make up like something like this. A symbol. Maybe Sarah will do a picture of me. You guys rock. Share this video. Please, I'm going to tweet it out. Share the tweet. Share the video. Thumbs up, please. Just one thumb up. That's all I ask. I mean, it's not much. I ask $3.49 a week. I mean, 50 cents. What should I go out and buy? Like a peanut butter cup or something? I don't eat peanut butter. I like Twix. Twix, sponsor me. Kit Kat, sponsor me. All right, peace, everybody.